Let's bring in James Creed. I'm sure he'd join us as well, owning own vineyard.
Chateau.
And of course, labour laws might come into that one, which is where you're starting, isn't it? The massive backlash online over French labour laws.
That's right. A website has been set up, labourlaw.lol. So I think you get the
laugh out loud.
Laugh out loud. So I think you get the tone already from the web address, and well, it's just basically not agreeing with these reforms to the labour law. There's also a Facebook page that has been set up for this. Remember, this is a socialist left-wing government, and they are proposing this reform of the labour laws, which actually the employers' union is very much in favour of, which I think says a certain amount about why the left-wing base is perhaps not so happy about it. In any case, there is a petition on change.org, and that petition against this labour law reform, which would make hiring and firing a little bit easier. Many people think that the French employment laws need to be relaxed a little bit. But in any case, that petition has been signed by the most number of people of any petition on change.org in France's history. So people, I think, potentially also expressing negative opinions about the government.
It's one of those things, isn't it? Because, I mean, obviously the employers, Marcus will bear us out, I'm sure, they'd like to make it more flexible along the American way or the British way or something. But the workers, obviously, they like to be protected.
That's right. And they've acquired, I suppose, through negotiations down through the years, various rights and benefits, the 35-hour week, which doesn't apply to everybody. But there would be, I suppose, advantages such as that might be scaled back a little bit. The argument of the government would be that introducing more flexibility will help create more jobs, etc. In any case, in an attempt to fight back against the backlash, this hashtag was created at Loi Travail, at Labour Law. Hello, Twitter. I am the Labour Law Bill. People are talking about me a lot, but they don't know me very well. Would you like to get to know me?
It's a bit cutesy, isn't it? Why not?
Well, in any case, we see what they were getting at, right? They were attempting to fight back against negative information online about the contents of the law with funky little gifs like this, giving, I suppose, the positive side of things, but and inviting people to read the bill, in fact, that has been proposed by Labour Minister Miriam El Khomri. But a lot of people, even some chapters of the Socialist Party, this one at Mulhouse, were saying this is a joke. You know, it almost sounds like this tweet is trying to flirt with the public. Do you want to get to know each other? And you had images like this saying, well, that's going to be the response to this attempted come on by the Labour law online. Now, others saying that really creating a hashtag or creating a Twitter handle for the Labour law is actually only opening the government up to further criticism. But I suppose this is the thing nowadays. You can't. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Looking at that dog, you know.
And this is the community manager responsible for dealing with all the buzz at the end of her first day at work. That's not really her. And that's the response that she or he had when she or he first tweeted. So you can see that there is quite a hill to climb there for at Loi Travail with the most signed petition in the history of France to deal with. Oh, that's another community manager. Mark, you're a fan of rugby.
Yeah, indeed.
There he is trying to get the message out.
Quite a tackle, isn't it?
Trying to get the message out in favour of the Labour law. So there you go. Quite a lot of buzz about that today. This is a cartoon also on the topic by those who see it as a regression, going from kind of permanent job contracts to increasing precarity. And there you have the big capitalist dropping his cigar ash on
his cigar
the worker.
Ash on the poor worker. Remember.
Just to be fair on the government, though, because I think there is some exaggeration out there of how far this law would actually go, because it wouldn't do what we just saw there in that cartoon to French labour law.
There's still some security. France into Bob Dylan's Maggie's farm. It wouldn't do that, no?
Well, it's not going to turn into Thatcher's Britain.
It's not going to bring people to their workers to their knees entirely. Okay. Now, we do have
just to be fair.
We do have a tweet off here, Mark, between
a tweet off, like it,
between the Labour law and the surveillance law.
Okay,
but obviously that's just fake. So somebody is kind of, trying to make Twitter accounts now, or infer that all of these laws have their own Twitter accounts. They, in fact, don't. Now, this is Slate.fr's take on how electors on the left feel from 2012 up to 2017. It's riffing off Facebook's updated reactions. For anyone who uses Facebook, it's not just liking now. You can also love, you can laugh, you can wow, you can side. A lot of people are confused by that, and it's being applied here to how left-wing voters might feel. We'll leave you with this image of perhaps how we all feel.
It's John Travolta.
John Travolta, yes.
Looking confused.
Looking confused, probably like a lot of people. Don't know if we have time to go into it, but advertisers probably are happier than most with this new innovation on Facebook.
We need to leave it there. The producer's going to wrap my knuckles. James, thank you. Mark